Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to talk about something that affects millions of young people around the world, buying a home. For many generations, owning a own house or an apartment has been considered one of the biggest life goals. It represents stability, independence, and security. But today, that dream seems much more harder to achieve, especially for young adults. And why it happens? Let's talk about it. One of the biggest reasons is simple. Housing has become very expensive. In many cities, property prices have increased much faster than salaries. Even people with good jobs often struggle to save enough money for a down apartment. And that's only the beginning. After saving for years, many people still need a mortgage that can last 20, 30, or even 35 years. Think about that for a moment. How many things can change in 30 years? Jobs change, the economy change, government change, technology change, of course. Sometimes even our dream change. Committing a large part of your future income for such a long period can feel overwhelming. Many young people ask themselves, what if I lose my job? What if interest rates increase? What if I want to move to another city? What if I receive a great opportunity in another country? These kind of questions don't have easy answers. And because of that, many people postpone buying a home. Another challenge is that today's job market is very different from the past. Years ago, many people spent their entire careers working for the same company. Today, that's much less common than usually or than it used to be. People change jobs more frequently. Some workers are freelancers, others work remotely. Some even build careers that allow them to live in different cities or countries. This flexibility creates opportunities, but it also creates uncertainty. If your future is unpredictable, making a 30 years financial commitment becomes much more difficult. That is also another important factor, the lifestyle. Many young adults value experience more than possessions. They prefer traveling, studying abroad, starting a business, or investing in their careers. Buying a property may limit some of these choices. A mortgage is a responsibility. Every month, the payment is waiting for you, whether life is going well or not. But despite of all this challenge, there are still many good reasons to buy a home. One of them is stability. When you own your home, you don't have to worry about the landlord increasing the rent every year. You don't need to have to you do not have to move because the owner decided to sell the property. You have your own place. For many people, that brings peace of mind. Another advantage is that a home can be an investment. Although property prices don't always increase, real estate has historically been one of the most important ways families build wealth over time. Instead of paying rental every month, some people prefer paying a mortgage and slowly become the owners of the property. Of course, this depends on manufacturers, the location, the interest rate, the local housing market, and, and at least your personal financial situation. There is no answer that works for everyone. Some financial experts even argue that renting can sometimes be the smart decision. Renting offers flexibility. If you have received a better job offer, moving becomes much easier. You also avoid many maintenance costs that homeowners need to pay. So, is buying always better than renting? Not necessarily. It depends on your goals, your career, your financial situation, and the kind of life you want to build. I think this is what makes the decision so difficult. It's not only a financial decision, it's also an emotional decision. It's about choosing between flexibility and stability, between freedom today and security tomorrow. Every person has different priorities. Some people dream of owning a home as soon as possible. Others prefer investing their money in education, in business, or in the stock market. Neither choice is automatically right or wrong. The important thing is making an informed decision, understanding the both risks, calculating the costs, and choosing what makes the most sense for your own life. Personally, I believe that buying a home is still an incredible goal, but I also think young people should never feel pressured to achieve this goal. Make such a big decision like this before they are financially prepared could be a risk. A house should provide peace of mind, not constant stress. At the end of the day, the dream of owning a home is still alive, but achieving that dream has become much more challenging than it was for previous generations. And perhaps the biggest lesson is that financial decisions should never be based on an emotion. They should also be based on planning, patience, and realistic expectations. Now I'd like to hear your opinion. Do you think buying a home is still a best investment for young people as used to be? Or you believe renting offers more freedom in today's world? Let me know thoughts in the comments. And if you are native English speak, I really appreciate any correction in my pronunciation, grammar, or vocabulary. And thank you very much for watching this another video. And I see you in the next video. Bye.